Hey everyone, Kaylee Shadows here from KayleeShadows.com. I wanted to come today and talk to you about procrastination, something that a lot of us struggle with, and oh my gosh, I am probably the biggest procrastinator ever when it comes to doing stuff, or at least I was. Let's put it that way. I was much better. I was. So last year I was really getting started with my business and doing my writing, and I set all my goals and did everything, that I was told to, everything I thought to do, such as, the beginning of the year, like most of us, we start putting in place our resolutions and things like I'm going to lose a bunch of weight, or I'm going to make a bunch of money, or get married this year, whatever it is. You all have your own resolutions. And mine was to get going with my business, and I don't even want to tell you how many I had that I didn't actually do. And the biggest thing was my books, my writing. And I was like, I'm going to publish I can't remember now, 4 or 5 books this year, and I'm going to do this and that. And I had all these really great ideas, and then I sat down and did nothing. And continued to do nothing. And I really kind of got myself in a rut, because the more I looked at my goals, I kind of looked at them in a negative way. Instead of looking at them and going, oh, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm trying to accomplish, I looked at them and went, man, I suck. I'm not doing any of the stuff I said I was going to do. And so as it got closer to the end of the year, I finally just kind of sat down and was like, okay, I have to stop this. I have to quit procrastinating, because I realized that that's what it was. Every time I went to sit down and start writing, I would find something else to do. I'd think, oh no, I need to work on my website today, or I need to work on my Facebook page, get more likes, stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I'd go, oh, I did all of this. However, I still have nothing to promote, because I'm not writing. I'm not doing the stuff I said I was going to do. And it just turned out really bad. So as it got closer to the end of the year, I looked back over my amazing workbook that I got from Leonie Dawson of the Shining Academy, and realized that I hadn't even finished my workbook of what I was going to do for the year. And luckily, she had posted herself that I wasn't alone. A lot of us had done that. We had started out strong with our workbook and then just kind of fell off that track. So she did this really great course that I took about getting back on track. And so this was probably about September of the year. And I just kind of said, that's it. I have to stop. I have to stop procrastinating. I have to get shit done. And that's exactly what I did. I finished my workbook within a matter of a week and started on my book. I got it published by the end of the year, which was a goal. I finally, instead of thinking about all the goals that I had, I was like, I'm going to give myself one goal to do by the end of this year. I've got a few months to do it. Let's do it. And I did. I sat down, wrote my book, and got it published in December. At the very, very end of December, but I still got it done. And so after I was all done with that and had a little bit more time, I got to really start thinking about why I was procrastinating so much and why this is a problem for most people. I've had so many people that I've talked to just over the last month alone who keep saying, oh, I'm in a rut, or I'm stuck and I don't know where to go with this. And I can't stop procrastinating. And, oh, I'm my own worst enemy kind of thing. And I thought, been there. I can agree to all of those things. So I sat down before the beginning of the year and really thought about goals that I wanted for 2017, and basically said, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this whole New Year's resolution, and I'm going to make goals, like 2017 goals, because I'm like, this is it. I now realize what my problem is. I'm a procrastinator. So I need to stop doing that, and I need to fix it and do better. So instead of going, oh, my New Year's resolution is to quit procrastinating, I just said, this is something in life in general I need to learn to quit doing, because it doesn't affect anybody in a positive way. And that's what I keep trying to focus on, is just being positive. All of us need to have a positive outlook on things, have a positive attitude, because unfortunately in the world today, there's so much hate and so much anger, and people are just so upset with each other. And it's getting really bad. So we need more positive people, more positive thinking going on. And that's kind of what I decided to do. I was like, that is it. I need to be more positive. And I can tell you, right now it's a little hard because the area that I live in Washington State, is snowed in. And it's disgusting. It's starting to melt. Now it's all muddy. It's not sunny. I haven't seen the sun in weeks, and I'm ready for some sunshine and no more snow. And so the weather can really get a person down. And so I'm trying really hard to make sure I don't let it affect me that way. And just stay positive. So when I sat down and I said, okay, so here it is. I procrastinate. What do I need to do? And I realized it was really, really simple. The best way for me to quit procrastinating was to plan. I had to figure out exactly what it is, what my goals were for the year, and plan them out. Not such as, oh, this year I'm going to write and publish 4 books. This year I'm going to make so much money, or I'm going to do this or that. Instead of just figuring out what my goals were, I need to figure out the plan to go with those goals. If I plan to write and publish 4 books, then I need to figure out when I'm writing, how long it's going to take me, how long it's going to take me for editing, proofing, all of this stuff before that book is published. So I know if I really plan to do 4 books this year, that means I only have this much time to do each book, and I got to get on it. If I plan to lose weight this year, I need to know how I'm going to lose weight. I can't sit back and say, I'm going to lose weight this year, and then just magically hope it happens, because that's not going to work. So I have to figure it out. And which is exactly what I did. My husband and I, we printed out things to put up because I'm very, visual. Printed out these great forms that are like 30 days of this type of aerobics and 30 days of this and 30 days of that and how to eat better and just a lot more like positive things and stuff, and having it right there so we can see it and going, okay, we can't just say we're going to lose weight. We have to know we need to plan out a menu. We need to plan out what we're going to eat, where we're going to shop, what we're going to buy, and how we're going to do this. And that is exactly what we've been doing. Now, granted, it's still the beginning of the year, and we're going strong, so I'm excited. I've already started on my first book for this year. Super excited about that. But I realized the first step of getting over procrastination, one, is to, admit it. Realize that you are a procrastinator, just like me. And then the second one is figure out how you're going to stop being a procrastinator. For me, it was planning. It was figuring out what my goals were and how I'm going to make them happen. And I believe that's just the same for all of us. If you can figure out what it is your goal is, for me, I have a ton of different goals in a ton of different areas of life, and you might not. You might have one area of your life where you're like, I want to do this year. Great. Plan it out. And I know some of you are probably just like my husband who think, I hate planning. It doesn't matter if I plan, nothing ever happens. Well, if you think that, it's not going to happen because you don't want to be negative. And that's what I tell my husband too. So planning really is the key. It will help you so much in getting anything that you want done. So planning is great. Yay! So that is all I'm going to do today. I just wanted to stop in and talk a little bit about procrastination since I was so good at it myself. So please visit my website, KayleeShadows.com. Like me I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to find me. And talk to you later.